All right, we're live. Ta-da! It is Wednesday. How do you guys like Wednesday? No, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. How do you guys like Tuesday? I'm not very good with the days of the week. Let's see. Here are the tags. And we're going to say live card shop. Hot breaks. Hot booster packs. Alright, real simple Tuesday stream title, just to get us started. We're starting pretty late today. The sad thing is I actually woke up on time, but Karis and I just sat down and talked with each other for like 2 hours, I swear. And so I started running really late. Tuesday day. Yeah, Karis and I were chatting it up. Alright, put this in here. There you go. All right. Okay, let's close out some of these emails. Got a lot of junk emails here. We always do. Yep, here's a junk email. Boop. And those are not junk emails. Okay. And we'll log in over here to the PayPals. I'm going to need you to sign this write-up slip when you're done. Yeah. I guess that's one of the nice things about owning a small business is you don't get written up for anything. But there's downsides too, like not being able to sleep very well because you got so much to think about. It's like, I got a lot of work to do. All right. Managing all the problems. Yeah, I think I was just mentioning that to Alexis that in some ways it's nice having a business that you quote unquote own, but it's like the business kind of owns you. You don't get a lot of free time. You run on a schedule just as much as any job. You just can't get in trouble for being late. But it is a schedule, right? Like you can't be missing out on your customers' expectations too much. And you end up working a lot more as a business owner as opposed to somebody who just clocks in and clocks out and goes home at the end of the day. And then you could be, even worse, you could be in a business that's not, doing well. Which luckily that is not the case for us. We're doing very well. Yeah, we are doing exceptionally well. This is our special Pokemon card shop. I've been running this for 5 years, guys. 5 years in November are done, which means we enter year 6. Whew. Today, in the mail, we just got more of the Marvel packs. Topps Chrome Marvel is probably one of the best things on our menu right now. We were actually talking about the best possible pulls to make over here on our channel. And near the top is Topps Disney and Topps Marvel, where if you pull a one of one, those are potentially $10,000 or more cards. So yeah, I can understand the excitement for Topps Chrome, and I'm really thinking about getting more Topps Chrome cards in the future and making that a bigger focus of the channel. A big focus of the channel has been centered around just having Pokemon cards, right? So I try to get good Pokemon cards. But I realized maybe I need to be thinking in a more evolved way about the channel as a place where you can open up a booster pack and experience a really big flip on what you open, getting a lot of value from your booster pack. So maybe we should just, like for example, we're a Pokemon card channel, but one of our most opened items is OP9. And it's got a pull for $4,000, and the booster packs only cost $4. And so it feels like, well, of course that's the top selling product. It's absolutely crazy that you can pull that card out. So, it kind of tells me that maybe we need to focus more in that direction where we're looking for what's the best thing for my audience to be opening rather than what's the next best Pokemon thing. But yeah, people would probably argue that would lead us toward more sports because I know that there's a lot of expensive sport cards out there. So I don't know. I don't want to become a sports channel, but we are getting some new sports cards in. By the way, we have some great breaks. This Gengar's got 2 spots left in it before the next Mega spot is given out. Where'd he go? Yeah, here it is. 2 spots on this list. All right. 2 spots left, and then this Sublist goes off, and this will tick up from 2 to 3. That's the $40 thing right here. So it's $40 to get on the sublist. And you can buy directly in for $500. I just don't think you will. Anthony Kalura did, I think. Was it Anthony Kalura that did that? We haven't seen Anthony. I wonder where Anthony is. David Velez, he actually won a spot. Cool. And so there's 2 spots done. And the 3rd spot is going to be done with this list. So he's getting close. By the way, he's about a $3,000 card, or like $3,500-ish. There we go. That's what the price is based on. Great self-reflection. Ew, sports. Sports are tricky as players can lose popularity. Can I get a free spot, please? Mister, what do you think the value difference is between TCCG and, say, CGC slabs? Well, CGC is a professional grading company, and it's an arm of the NGC company, the coin grading company, the numismatics. And so they're a whole professional, old company with many years of industry experience, tons of investment, tons of assets, tons of, talent and teams. TCCG grading, Cardconomist grading, is just me. That's it. I'm just one guy living in his own home with an encapsulation machine who thinks he has an idea of how the grading works. So there's no comparison. CGC is a much better grading company. The reason you would buy with me is because you like me and you want to have a memory of what happened on our channel, and you want me to personally grade one of your cards with my skill in grading, and it's like merchandise. I mean, with other YouTubers, you can buy hoodies and hats and whatever stupid thing they sell. With the Cardconomist, you can have me personally grade one of your cards. It's merchandise. So nobody's got, if I gave a PSA 10 out to like a first edition, if I gave a TCCG 10 out to a Blaine's Moltres first edition holographic, no one's going to treat it as an equivalent to like a PSA 10 or a CGC 10. No one will. It's just my personal opinion on the card, and that's all it comes down to. Now, I think that there's some utility at least to it. You will get an idea if you think, like if you go shopping on eBay and you see a TCCG 10, there's a very good chance that flips into a 10 if you cross-graded it. So there's some utility to it. But in terms of like brand recognizability, it's just us. It's just us and our group. We're the only ones who recognize our brand and have value on it because of the fun and the memories. So it's a piece of merchandise. You would do it because we have a passion for grading over here. I have a passion for grading cards, and that's what got me into it in the first place. But also it has some other utility. Like if I draw a card and I send that off to PSA or CGC, they're not going to encapsulate that, but I can encapsulate my own drawings. So that's a huge utility. If I do a signature on a card, I can actually encapsulate it and say, hey, this is my signature. I can't do that with CGC or PSA right now. If I signed a card, they don't care. They go, you're not important. So, but yeah, you can get a genuinely authenticated, because it's me authenticating my own signature. I really do know it's me. So you can get a genuinely authenticated and then encapsulated card. And again, this is very relevant just for our group. But I can authenticate other people's signatures too if you work with me. So if I witness you signing the card and then you send it in, that could be like with a video. I can authenticate your signatures too. So there's utility that way as well. But yeah, if you try to send in your signature to PSA, they won't do it. And but we have our own way of encapsulating, and that's a cool thing. And that was the original motive to make the company, by the way. It was because I was upset when neither PSA nor CGC would authenticate my signature. I didn't like that. And I said, fine, I'll make my own encapsulation company with hookers and blackjack, or whatever the Futurama quote is. But yeah, so that's what happened, and it ended up being a fun thing. But I am very passionate about grading cards. You'll notice my collection's all about graded cards. I don't really do a folder, although I've been thinking about getting into folder collecting because I acknowledge that there's people out there who really enjoy that aspect of the hobby, and I should do it just so that I understand it. So, a folder collecting, it's not really for me. It's not expensive enough almost. I really just like the graded cards. If y'all watch the Talk to a podcast, it was, oh yeah, Talk to a podcast. We are. Was it actually rad? Hey guys, we're in a box battle right now. If you've never participated in a box battle, let me explain it to you. I'm going to turn down the volume first. By the way, sorry for showing up so late to the stream. We just get later and later. But again, if you're just joining in, I was just talking with my wife. We're in the process of trying to pick a maid out to hire to help us with all the trash that this business generates. And so she did an interview with the maid that could be the next maid, but we were talking about her and she might not get the job, unfortunately. But anyways, a box battle is where everyone opens their packs and the person with the most expensive card takes all the cards. So pretty much you're signing up for 1 in 6 odds being the guy who does that. You might be the one to take all the cards. Now, everyone keeps their own holos from those packs, but you give up your hits to the guy who got the best card. So it's sort of like, it's like a break in that way, right? One person takes the hit. Anyways, that's what it is. It's with Brilliant Stars, which we haven't opened in a long time, and I'd really like to show it off to you guys. Do it for the fun of it. You don't have to think of it as like, oh, this is the smartest thing to open. Do it for the fun of it. It's entertainment. So do it for the entertainment. It's $36 a spot. We need 3 more people. All right, let's read your comments a little bit. I have 10 cards I'm going to send you for TCC grading, and it will come with lots of Japanese sardines. Oh, that would be great. Mr. got the monopoly on pony slabs. He slabbed more pony cards than all the big grading companies. Yeah, so I do have My Little Pony. Look at that. I got My Little Pony slabs. I was hoping one of these would grade 10 and I'd make a bunch of money off of it, but there's 9s and 8s. If you like My Little Pony slabs, ask to buy these off of me. I'll sell you the whole group for cheap. Oops. I need to get rid of them now that they failed to grade 10. They might still have a value, though. Again, those are the first edition print run ones that are, like, hard to find. Yeah, none of them graded 10. It was really disappointing. Let's take a look at the orders. Welcome, guys. We started late. Jack Gray. 2 Holo Shuffles. Jack Gray. Here are our Holo Shuffles. So we randomly pull 2 holographic cards for you that you're paying $5 for. And some of these also come with the slab. Had a maid and now I have kids in Mexico. Oh, no. Yeah, this maid, she seems interesting. She currently has a job, so she'd work 2 jobs. She works at a jail. We are Jack Gray, and she is somebody who was in a custody battle. She had a divorce, and I was like, well, so what's the husband like? And my wife goes, well, she didn't have a husband. She was married to a woman, so she's a lesbian. There we go. And she had this horrible custody battle with her wife, and I was hearing about the fees, dude. I was told that her fees were insane. But I guess that's what happens when you get into a divorce and there's a big battle over custody and all that. I guess it's extremely expensive. I felt very bad about it. So, yeah, it's tough to hear. And she seems like she likes kids, but we don't got any kids. Based on all the things I was hearing. And then, yeah, she sounds like she's lived a life, you know what I mean? Like she's got a whole... She's had a lot of experiences in life, and I find it all interesting. I don't know what to think about her. I think she's the first maid we've interviewed, and I feel like it might be smart to gather up a couple people and choose between them, but she seems like a real contender for sure. Lesbian jail maid with custody battle. Stay away from that. Custody over what? The cats? Mr. going progressive route and getting the lesbian maid. No, there's no such thing as progressive with me. The only thing that matters to me is whether or not you're a good choice in terms of your ability to work. So, but yeah, I mean, she was my wife's working on finding a maid, and she's the first person so far, and she seems interesting. But I do feel like we probably ought to interview a couple people, and she definitely didn't. I didn't hear anything about her interest in cards in particular, and so I'm always curious about that kind of stuff. All right, let's see. Anthony Kalura, 2 spots in the Gengar. Oh, there's Anthony right there. I was going to say, where'd Anthony go? Well, okay, hold on. You're finishing out the Gengar. Here we are. Anthony Kalura. Sorry about that, Anthony. Thought you abandoned us all of a sudden. There you go. 2 here. 2 spots in the Zard. Get a minute, mate. I heard they are juicy. Hey, master, I mean mister. Cheaper to keeper. Is it worth the look, NHCC? All right. But anyways, we were talking about her for a while. And Karis was the one who did the interview. I was sleeping. And she was just revealing little bits that she learned about her in the interview. They just talked for a long time, I suppose. And I think we concluded with what we should do is keep looking around a little bit and make sure we interview a couple people. And then if we can't find anyone better than this candidate, maybe we just test her out. We are 2 spots in the Zard. Now, wait a second. Which Zard? There's 2 Zards. Probably this one, the one that's being shown. All right. She's going to try and turn your wife. Nah, I'm not worried about that. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Perfect. Okay, so the Zard ticks up. 14, 15. Very nice. Misa wants some Spankies. 2 spots in the Gengar Sublist. Oh, we did that. Okay, so he wanted 2 of these Gengars. Now, you're not in this one, so this is good, Anthony. Yes, this is the very cool Nintendo 64 Stadium Gengar. You really don't think too much of it as a poker card, because I think that it is cool that it's a poker card, but the even cooler part is that the actual artwork is just a copy-paste of the actual artwork for the Nintendo 64 Pokemon Stadium. So it's a video game card. You know, those exist, like the Pokemon Rumble cards. You guys ever seen that? Or the Pokemon, what do they call that? The one where you take pictures. Pokemon Snap, I think. So it's a video game card, and a lot of people just didn't know the Stadium cards existed. They'd never heard of it before. And so we're kind of teaching people about that. Let's go find him. He's the Diglett here. So this break in particular is pretty good. It says 2 and 21, but it's actually better odds than that. Well, this is 1 and 22. This says 21, but it actually says 2 here, and that's because even if you missed the Gengar, you might pick up this very rare Pop 8 Mawile Reverse Holo from EX Sandstorm. So that's a vintage Mawile. Okay, this should come up to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No Symbols Art still going. No Symbols Art is still on the menu. Guess not too much excitement for no rarity Charizard. I'm really surprised by that. I am. I'm really surprised by that. I guess when I'm passionate about something, everyone else isn't as passionate necessarily. Okay, so we're doing a break right now, guys. Get comfortable. Here goes. Mega Booster. That's what you're trying to pull. You're trying to pull that Mega Booster out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, we need 13 spots. And also this means the next round is ready, so you can jump in there right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, he's going into one of these. And, oh, you know, there's a whole list. I tell you what, I got an idea here. Let's just get these cards together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We'll just write numbers on the cards instead of names. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I like shuffling the names too. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so we'll shuffle up the names too by having their names represented by their number. And so now we're ready to shuffle up because we got to create some RNG here with these custom booster packs. Most people don't realize how hard it is to get no rarity cards. Only one conformed source. I can't speak. I said conformed 3 times. Confirmed source, and you never see them get open. I'm so sleepy. I just woke up like an hour or 2 ago, and oh my God, my sleep's been so bad the last couple of days. I've had this ongoing migraine, right? And I guess that's how migraines work. They don't just last like for a few hours and go away. They last like for a week. And I've got one. And I don't know what triggered it, but I got a freaking migraine, dude. But I'm powering through it. No painkillers today, but it really messes with my focus. It truly does. It's like, you know how caffeine can make you better at your job? It's like the opposite of caffeine. It's like a handicap on your skill. All right, give me a number. Drink more water. You said you had a bunch of caffeine the other day. Maybe the caffeine triggered it. I don't know. I don't think so. It's your BP. What's BP? I don't know what BP is. 8? Okay, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I probably just need to eat healthier, get more sleep. Probably need to stare at screens less. I feel like when I do a lot of work over here, that's a real cause of it. Yeah, if I work too long with no real breaks, it's almost like I need an emotional break. Because it's like when I'm working, work's a kind of like no fun, all stress kind of situation. Not like bad stress, but just like, like picking up rock from point A, move it to point B. Nobody likes that. It like makes your brain tired, makes your brain bored or whatever. Well, I just do a lot of that. I don't have a lot of fun, man. I need to go have some fun or something. I need like an off day, for real. But I don't know if that's truly it. That's just a supposition. I'm just supposing. Could be that. Yeah, how's your blood pressure? Oh no, I don't want to know my blood pressure. It's probably good. Don't talk to me about blood pressure. Almonds help migraines. Do they really? Caffeine helps with migraines. You got some rocket spots? It's all that damned canned water. I looked up what kind of diseases CEOs are known for. And yeah, a lot of their diseases are overwork-related diseases. All right, give me a number. And headaches were one of them. Did you know that? Headaches, high blood pressure, lower back pain was a common CEO health problem. Lower back pain. Are you over or under 300 pounds? Under. Varies by person. All right, give me a number. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. All right, here goes the Gengar break. Here's number 10. Number 10 is Elijah Martinez. Here's number 2, NHCC. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. Here's number 4. Number 4 is Jeff Leon. Number 5. Oh, number 11, I mean. That's Grant Kwan. Number 13, Raboot. Number 3, that's David Velez. David Velez. This is confusing. Number 7, Elijah Martinez. Ta-da. Number 8. Number 8 is Lacey. Number 6, Glameow. Number 5, Ryan Shapiro. Who's left? Number 9, this is very confusing. Number 9, Ryan Shapiro. Sorry, Ryan. Number 1, that's Anthony Kalura. It is Anthony Kalura. How about that, Anthony? And number 12, which is also Anthony Kalura. Anyways, he was fated to pull that Mega Booster, it looks like. All right, so this is a really confusing way of doing it. I don't want to do that twice. I don't like the numbers on the cards. This will also make it much slower to put in. Well, I guess I'll just reference this list. I just won't throw the list out. Let's see. I'll put these in a bag for the moment. We don't want to sort these out while we're live is one of the things that's one of the tricks I've learned. It's much faster. Just set them to the side. Get them done later. And then we need to restock these. Do I have holos on hand? This is why your holo donations are so nice. Thank you, because I use them now. We actually use your holo cards now to make our custom booster packs. Did you do the PSA submission? I did, but it hasn't officially gone out because I'm still adding my own stuff to it, okay? Sorry about that, but it is done. I just need to finish putting stuff in there. There you go. Loki had a stroke trying to follow the numbers. Yeah, the numbers were kind of annoying, but Anthony Kalura pulls the Mega Booster. Hey, Anthony, that was good for you, man, because these are expensive. These sublist spots, when you pull that sublist hit, it's like a $500 value or something roughly, right? I don't know the exact value. There you go. Okay, so these go back in to here. And what you've pulled is a booster pack called a Mega Booster Pack. So he's pulled a Mega Booster Pack out. All right. It's a booster pack for a booster pack. That's exactly what this break was. It's a sublist booster pack that gives you a chance for a Mega Booster Pack. Good for you, Anthony. He enters a lot of breaks. He doesn't win them all, but he got this one for sure. And this needs to go back in here. We don't get to use that very often, the Mega Booster. Okay. Okay. So, new list is started. That's the next round of it. And the sooner the next round of it is done, the sooner the Mega Break goes off. All right, we'll just put this down in here. And we tick this up to 3 now. Crazy. Progress, guys. You can actually buy directly in for $500. I wouldn't do that unless you were a rich guy. If you're a rich guy, go for it. If you are not a rich guy, if you miss on $500, if you just pull, like a holographic card out for $500, you're going to hate yourself. So don't do it. Only do it if you're a rich guy. Some of us guys make a little more money. Like if you're like an accountant making $100,000 a year, $500. But if you're working a regular job, hey, I think accountants make more than $100,000 these days, don't they? Okay, that took a little while, but we better mention in the breaks channel that this went off. So give me a second here. Breaks channel. Where's the breaks channel? Breaks history channel. Okay, so we have a channel in Discord called the Breaks History Channel where we create a list of what went off. And today, the Gengar Mega Sublist went off. I'll just write Anthony Kalura down as well so people already know. All right, so Anthony Kalura takes the spot. Congratulations. Okay, I can see there's some orders in. Let's start breaking them up. We got John Lucas. Can I get 3 Topps Chrome Marvel? John Lucas. Oh, man, he's slamming these. So we have determined on our menu, these Topps Chrome Marvel cards, although they're unusually expensive, they're also one of the best items you can open if you're hoping to get a pull that's worth like thousands of dollars. And that's because if you did pull a 1 of 1, which is possible with these, if you did pull a 1 of 1, you are going to experience probably one of the biggest flips possible in any hobby right now. You got sports, you got Pokemon. 1 of 1s for a major brand go for a lot of money. They make a lot of money. And so we like 1 of 1s. That's one of the things we're learning over time. Ooh, you're going to start out with this comic book. Is that numbered? So it looks like comic books are not numbered. Okay. All right. 100K a year will let you rent a small apartment and lease a crappy car. Who's leasing cars? The trick is to buy a cheap economy car and keep it for 20 years. Make it your daily driver. And then you have a second car, and that's your comfort driver for Sunday or whatever. So that's what Karis and I are thinking about doing. We're thinking about buying maybe like a second economy car, but like maybe like a pre-owned one with 40,000 miles on it. And then we use that to... if we want to travel like an hour to Springfield, we use that because we got Springfield City south of us, and it's about a 1-hour drive. And when you get used to that drive, it's not that bad, actually. You just go on a drive and listen to some music. You got some fun in Springfield. So, yeah, you get a little driver for driving to Springfield, but then you got your daily driver, and you have that be like a cheap, terrible economy car. Saves so much money if you do that. Here's Iron Fist. You're a 1 of 1, mister. We're all a 1 of 1. How about that? Unless the government learns to clone us, which, if that ever becomes an option, I am so cloning myself. Hell yeah. Here's a Nihilus. So cloning myself. That sounds amazing. Create a clone of yourself. All right. Somebody noticed my hands shaking when I open these cards, and no, I do not have Parkinson's disease. What's going on is when you hold something real dainty, your hand's more likely to shake. But if you get a grip on something, your hand doesn't shake. So that's what's going on. Your hand shakes when you're very dainty with something. Have you ever been with the little needle like, ugh? So if you ever deal with something real dainty, your hand is more likely to shake because you're not applying very much pressure. There you go. So it's a sign that I know how to handle the cards. Like, look how careful I am. That's so good. You want a guy like me handling your cards because you're going to get a 10 on this card. No fingerprints. No fingerprints. Smart. See? All right. Get a used Dodge Hellcat. What's a Hellcat? I don't even know what that is. Carol Danvers. No Danny Digley here. Okay. And Gore. Okay, there we go. It's because I haven't had my daily dose of My Little Pony yet. I'm chilling with my 2013 hatchback as a daily. Screw car payments. Yeah, exactly. We have a 2016 Ford Fiesta. It absolutely sucks. It's got a terrible engine. But when we put mileage on it, we know we're driving a machine that we're not really depreciating. Well, we are depreciating it, but we're not losing a lot of money when we depreciate it because it's never been that valuable. There we go. That was the end of that box, by the way. So this box contained one more of the... Ooh, Galactus. One more of those fancy comic book cards. Where are the ponies at? We do have My Little Pony on the menu, if you didn't know that. So My Little Pony... We have the base set, My Little Pony. It's $10 per pack these days. It used to be super cheap. It used to be like $2 a pack. Then it was like $3 at one point. Now it's $10. $10 a pack. Base set My Little Pony. Go give it a try. Here we go. Hercules. There we go. I'm not a brony, but I know there are bronies. And those guys got money just like Pokemon card collectors. And anyone who makes fun of them and doesn't take them seriously, you're just bad at business. And I'm not bad at business. I'll take all your money. If you like My Little Pony, come buy my Little Pony cards then. Here's John Lucas. You know who else wasn't bad at business? It was Hot Topic. They were selling My Little Pony stuff back in the day. They knew what was up. They knew how to make money. John Lucas. It's all about giving people what they want. John Lucas. You got a full-size box, I remember. Here it is. All right. Wow. This is one expensive box, John. All right. Doesn't the Fiesta have one of the worst crash ratings? I don't know about that, but it's a small car, so I can't imagine, crashing in it is super pleasurable by any means. It's probably very risky to get in a crash with another big, heavy vehicle. I wouldn't want to do that. Mr. Roel Campos is getting into the Brilliant Stars battle. Very good. We just need 2 more people then. Yes, when you see this box battle, you'll see why they're fun. Again, it is a 1 in 6 odds that you get all the hits from the box, but that also means 5 other guys are going to miss out on the hits. Okay, cool. Now, let's take a quick look. We have a Jose E. Dominguez, Merlin Gengar 10 slab away. All right, it's yours. It's a good one. Surprised it lasted even 1 stream. It got slabbed away in the 2nd stream. You know, people will come in here and be like, you got any Gengars for me? And I'll be like, they're all taken right away. All right, there it is. And let's go to slab away. You have very little chance to grab a Gengar on this stream because some... Now, wait a second. You've got the... you had the Magikarp. You paid it off. Oh, yeah, I like you, man. I like you. You paid off a really expensive one. So I know you've got means or something. I don't know. Okay, Gengar Merlin, 340. And, let's see. So you applied $20 to it. Okay. So it's going to come down to 320. 320. There it goes. Thanks, man. Fender Bender, and you're impaled by the steering wheel. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know about that. Sounds bad. Sounds bad to me. Here's a Robert Breeding. He sent $200 for slab away. Very good. All right, let's go look you up. Robert Breeding. We went through the repos already for October. There were a couple. There were about 4 of them. This falls down to $110 remaining. You had PSA 10 group of Blastoises. Cool, man. Blastoise group. Rest of your order says 75 Korean Eevee Heroes. Oh, yeah, that was another thing we learned last night. So one of the best things on our menu is actually this guy, because there's a $600 or $650 Eevee Altart to pull out of here. The Umbreon Altart VMAX is still a very expensive card. There we go. But not only that, there's so many other good cards in here, you're bound to break even at least. So this set right here, Eevee Heroes, continues to be good. Would you grade me? I would give you... a 69 out of 69. There's still time for a Rocket Pack. For the Rocket Pack. Well, it's actually a Jungle Pack right now. Rocket Pack already went off. What was the Rocket Pack? I don't remember what it was. Oh, it was Dark Machamp, wasn't it? It was a light pack, unfortunately. So this is how I'm kind of doing it. If we pull a light pack, I'm gonna whip out a heavy Japanese pack. But if we pull out a heavy English pack, we're gonna do the next English pack. That's my goal with the breaks. I think that keeps it spicy and fun. Wow, to the nighttime stream. Yeah, I saw that. It's like it didn't upload. We were having trouble last night with the... did you guys notice we were having trouble last night with the stream? It was not telling anyone that we were live. And it didn't upload last night either. All right, there we go. Hopefully this one's fine, though. All right, let's see. Robert Breeding. Cool. We didn't open anything crazy last night. In fact, there were no clips last night. So, just a standard stream and standard openings. Nothing real crazy came out. Okay, here's Jolteon. Why not start weighing vintage packs and charge a premium for the breaks? There already is a premium, so I make money when I sell the breaks, and I don't want to know. If you get a heavy pack and it's like some big hit, I feel good for you. If it's a light pack that you overpaid for, I don't feel so bad, because when you get the heavy packs, you underpay for them, so it's all good. So I just don't weigh them. That's my rule. I don't weigh them. Occasionally, I open them for myself, too, but I don't weigh them then either. Like, we just opened Call of Legends or something like I've had atrocious luck on the packs. And, yeah. So, that's the deal. But if I open one, it's strictly for a video. Because we got to get content up here in order to get us to 100,000 subscribers. In fact, we just broke 91,000. And I think we have gathered up a new 100 subscribers in the last day or two. Let me see. I'm doing everything I can to get us to 100,000 subscribers. That's all I really care about right now. 91,100. Actually, last night, I looked into potentially buying a first edition base set booster. But you know, it costs just unbelievable amounts of money. It really does. It just costs unbelievable amounts of money. I don't know if it's such a good idea. You should weigh the pack right before the winning pull and give them the option to buy insurance. Weigh the pack before the pulls? Buy insurance. Nah, that sounds way too complicated, dude. No way. What we're doing is fine. It's fine. It's actually worked out extremely well. Have you guys noticed we seem to pull more heavy packs than light packs? Has anyone else noticed that? I mean, yeah, we do occasionally open light packs. It's almost like 50-50, and it should not be that way. It should be like every 3 packs should be 1 heavy pack. It has not been that way. I feel like it's been almost 50-50, heavy and light. So we've just had God-level amounts of luck so far, and I don't know how that's happening, but it can't last forever. There's just no way. It doesn't make any sense. So we've had some unbelievable luck with the random packs. There we go. Especially those rocket packs. Like, what the fuck? It's because PokeRev waxes his eyebrows. All right, but this box was not lucky, by the way. This box has a rainbow lady in it. Lady. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. All right. That is the lady. Yeah, we're on our way to 91,200. Smash that subscribe button if you want to help. Robert Breeding. But you know, if you've already smashed that subscribe button, the real thing you can do to help, and I'm telling you, this makes a difference. If you've got friends at a local card shop or something like that, just mention me. And nothing's more valuable than that, truly, because I could go buy a commercial or something like that, but a recommendation at a card shop is very powerful. Very powerful. Okay, so let's see if you want to help. There you go. Hunter Tipton says, Brilliant Stars box battle. Oh, we're getting close on this. Maybe this will go off for the lunchtime stream. Hunter Tipton, you're number 5. Oh my God, I can't put it back in. That's what she said. All right. You said 110 left. I think so, yeah. If I said that, then that's the amount, I think. There you go. Assuming I applied it correctly. Andrew Hyatt, 3 Tops Pokemon pulls, please. Okay, yeah, so we have this box of random Tops pulls. There you go. Now, what you're not going to find in here are Charizards that are going to grade 10. You might find some Charizards, but they're not going to grade 10, and you definitely will not find holographic Charizards. But that's why these are so cheap. You'll find a lot of other things, like Venusaur. Sorry, you almost pulled this, but you missed it by 1. You got the Venusaur. All right. Very nice. So these are a lot cheaper than just opening up. Well, why does this have a 4 on it? I saw another one that had a number on it. Must be like from an old box or something. Or maybe they're old sleeves or something. The card looks great. Oh my God, it's a red label too. Wow. Yeah, it doesn't even make sense for me to have this in there. I could literally just hold these for years. I could just stow these away for years. And then one day when I need something to grade, I could just reach into a box of these red label commons and just grade this, and it'd probably flip, you know, because it's the cost of grading minus the price of the card, and it's probably a flip if it grades 10. So you did fine. Andrew Hyatt, that's really nice. I just try to make something nice for you guys sometimes. I'm trying to make something nice for you guys because that's what it's all about. You know, let's see. That's one of the things you learn about as a card shop. Like as a card shop, one thing you could really do is you could literally hoard every nice thing. But the goal is to actually have really nice stuff up for sale all the time. So if I was trying to teach someone to run a card shop, I'd say, step number 1, you got to have something for sale that you would buy. Andrew Hyatt, did he say I have a bag? Yeah, okay. Let's keep looking. That's the hit. That's a hit. If you're pulling red labels out, those are good. Ah, here you are. Red labels are very good. Sent the 110 plus shipping, mister. Thank you kindly for the slab away. Awesome. So your slab away ends today. Vintage Jungle Pack there has a chance at like a $600 Snorlax Holo. This is a heavy pack, by the way. For people who are watching and don't know that, this is a heavy pack. And besides Snorlax, you got all the evolutions. How nice is that? Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon. This is an evolution set. If you did not know that. Mr. Muhammad here, he says 10 OP9. Mr. Muhammad, what's up, man? Muhammad Al-Jad. Toss that away. Oh, man, I got to go grab more boxes of OP9. OP9 continues to sell like fire. It is the set that sells. OP9. People want Gold Roger or whatever other cool thing is in there. Because I know he's not the only good manga. There's other good mangas. How many on the Jungle Pack? I'm curious. I don't think the Jungle Pack will finish today. Or, well, in the lunch stream. The daytime stream. It's not even close to lunch. The Jungle Pack will not have time to finish. But if you want to be in there before the nighttime stream, that's a good idea because they'll probably finish in the nighttime stream. Because they often do. They often do. But some vintage booster packs, they take more than one day. Vintage packs can take 2 to 3 days, sure. Especially expensive ones. That's a cheap vintage pack. That's why those move so fast. Because a lot of people can afford to get in there on 29. Now, with the vintage Jungle Pack, it's not all about the holo. You know, there's a Jungle Pikachu in there that goes for like, I bet you it goes for like $75 to $100 as a 10. So you could just pull the Red Cheeks Pikachu Jungle out, and he's going to go for a decent chunk too. You know, it'd be really funny if he's more than 100. Let's see if he's more than 100. Let's see. All right. I feel like I have a lot of energy right now. I'm waking up a bit. Jungle Japanese Pikachu. All right, we want the Jungle Japanese Pikachu, and we want the cheapest one, don't we? So let's just see if we want to buy one right now. All right, so check that out. There he is, $150. So this is why it's a worthwhile break, guys. Because if you pull a PSA 10 Pikachu out of here, you're safe. You made all your money back. You probably profited. You know, he does have to grade 10 though. That's the tricky part. But yeah, you just got to pull a Pikachu. You've already profited. So vintage packs are special. It's not just about pulling the holo. You might pull that Pikachu too. That's really solid. So, you know, the best setup, the best potential pulls for this pack is Pikachu, along with Eevee, along with Cubone, along with Jigglypuff, all in one pack. And then on top of all that, the Snorlax. And then bada bing, bada boom, it's a super valuable pack. Of course, you could have a worst case scenario too. You could pull like Victory Bell out for the holo, and it could lack Pikachu, Eevee, Cubone, Jigglypuff. That's all possible. But you hope for the best odds. You hope for the best outcome. Okay, so we're opening this for our friend, Mr. Muhammad Al-Jad. He's become a recent customer who's really here consistently. He hangs out with us and opens a lot of product. How many in the Jungle Pack? I think it just started yesterday, so I don't know how many. It might not be any. Are there any in it? There's somebody in here. Michael's new. There's already 3 people in there. Yeah, I can't always remember. But yeah, even if that finishes in the lunchtime stream, the daytime stream, I don't know if I'll open it because I'm going to stop at 1 hour. We started super late, so I'm going to end at the 1 hour mark, by the way. I shouldn't, because you guys are just sending in the orders. I shouldn't wrap up, but I was talking about having a migraine headache and all that. I think I need more free time. I think I need to relax more. I'm not very good at relaxing, if you guys didn't know that about me. You know how people have like positive things about them and negative things? Well, one of my negative things is I'm very bad at relaxing. I need to go relax. I need to go figure out how to relax. It's like a mystery to me. It's like switching off or something. I'm not very good at that. There we go. All right. I am not very good at that. It almost gives me anxiety to relax too much. I'm like, I should have gotten something done in this time. Can't believe I was unproductive. Okay, Robert Breeding is back. He says he wants to finish off his slab away. Robert Breeding. From August? You might still be in here. Let's see if you're in this box here. Hot tubbing. Yeah, we ought to buy a hot tub. But no, we're not going to buy a hot tub. All that money needs to be invested. All right, Robert Breeding, this is yours now. Take a quick look at it. Oh, yeah. Take a look at that, guys. Wow. Great job. Are you guys jealous? Take a look at that. Are you jealous? Wow. Pretty good. That's pretty good. Throw that away. Reminds me, I sold my Delta species, Blastoise. I got a pretty good price on it, I would say. But then again, I don't know how much it'll cost me to reacquire it, so. Sold it for like $3,000. I think I bought it for like $1,000 back in the day. That's the trick with these, is to hold them for a while, guys. Don't be expecting your cards to double in price overnight. It doesn't work that way. You got to give them a good 5 to 10 years, I'd say. It's been 5 years for me, by the way. 5 years of this. And I'm selling some of my good cards. And they're flipping for like 3 times the price that I bought them for. But it took 3 years for that to kind of occur. It took time. So, you know, cards go up in price because people, they earn more money over time. They buy up more of them. So, but it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. Okay, I think Robert Breeding also wants to ship out. So let's go find him real fast. Big flip. Did Metazoo get bought up yet? Oh, yeah, somebody said that today is the day we know. And I believe that's correct. That's the same thing I heard, is that the judge makes a decision by October 8th. They might not be revealing. Here's a Robert Gomez, 1023. That's expired. Get that out of this box. Okay, so you're going to have a shipment, Mr. Robert Breeding. Robert, if you've got an address already in here, I'm just going to be using that. Yeah, you've already got an address with me, Mr. Robert, so if it's not right, you got to tell me right away. It's kind of a heavier pack, I think, this time. Okay, and print. I think the court date is 10 at 8 a.m. Oh, you mean like in 2 more days? Oh, he has no email. Okay, so. There we go. Yeah, you got to tell me if your address changed at all, okay? If it didn't, then we're good. Let me triple check. All right, there we go. Let's see what Robert Gomez left behind for us, everybody. Robert Gomez. Here's some old Sword and Shield looking holos. Sylveon, little useless Pikachu. Some reverse holos. There's a holographic Pikachu. Sandshrew Master Ball. Really not too much. Mostly just some holos. The Sandshrew is probably worth a little bit. Maybe like $10. I don't know. Maybe not. It's just the Sandshrew. Okay, so that goes into a box for long-term holding. As the years go, as the months go by at a rapid pace, and we give them a little extra time to show up, and then they get processed. Robert Tumman, one of the Stadium Gengar for my Elon Musk fans. For my Elon Musk fans, what are you talking about? Okay, Robert Tumman. I saw he had an interview with Tucker Carlson. Robert Tumman. There we go. And yeah, the way they talk is so like. You know, they try to hype up how scary or how on the brink we are. You know what I mean? He's like, yeah, they'll jail me. It's the end of our democracy and all this other stuff. They talk in really extreme terms. There you go. All right, here you go. That's spot number 9. Is that just $29 for the Jungle Break? That's correct. $29 to get in there. It gives you 1 in 10 odds of pulling the holographic card out. Everyone's going to get 1 card. It's kind of like this right here. It's kind of like the box battle in a sense, you know. So there's a hit in the box battle, and that is all the hits, but only 1 person pulls it. And it's the same here. There's a hit in here, but only 1 person pulls it. But then again, you might pull holographic Pikachu, so that'll be nice. Or not holographic. You might pull common Pikachu. John Lucas, let's do another round of 3 Marvel Tops. Planning to ship soon when my travel schedule lightens. Oh, you do a lot of traveling. Very cool, man. Are we allowed to know what you do for work? Here we are. All right. Okay, sometimes when someone's a big buyer, we like to get curious about what they do for work. We go, what do you do? I'm a Pokemon card opener. I'm a pro at it. All right. How's the Mega Break looking? We're up to 3 spots now. We're on a new sublist. Jump into that new sublist to have a chance to get into there. The Mega Gengar is like a $3,500 card. So if you like big breaks, he's your chance. Metazoo Final Debtor asset sale was approved on 10/7/2024. Okay, so you're saying it did get purchased. Is that right? Man, I had to make a video on it. I feel like there's not enough channels talking about it. And now I've got a vested interest. If they sold and I'm holding on to some of their cool stuff, I should talk about it. Okay, so these, man, do you guys ever want me to sell these to you ungraded? I don't know about grading this. Should I grade these? Maybe I should. I should do the work. Because that's valuable, having somebody who knows how to do the work and does the work. Like, look, I've already put all the sleeves and everything together. I got some Pokemon cards that need to be graded, too. I just put down for a spot. Sounds good. Okay, So those are box toppers, if you guys have never seen those before. I got some box toppers that I bought from Pokemon. I got probably one of the most expensive box toppers in the entire world for Pokemon. Did you guys know that about me? Some of you guys knew that about me because I have a video. It's currently going viral. I have a video going viral over this one card. Probably the most expensive box topper that'll ever exist for Pokemon. It's this one right here. Legendary Collection Box Topper Zard. I got one of those PSA 10s. Bought it for $5,000. I have a video about that going viral right now. Here we go. I made the video a little while back, but YouTube just suddenly decided it's time for everyone to watch it. It's kind of how it works. I think it's because somebody shared the video. I think that's kind of part of it. So if people are sharing the video, it goes viral. Yep. But it's got to be something worth sharing. You know, you can't force that kind of behavior out of people. It's got to be something that people find so interesting. They're like, man, more people need to know about this. But let me show you. I'm going to my analytics. Here it is. So it's in one of my top 5 videos or whatever right now. Let's see if I can click on it. Yeah, check it out. Legendary Collection Charizard. So it was already doing okay, but then look at that spike. It's up 152,000 views. That's what you need to do with your collection to become somebody who can have some social media influence. But, you know, for those of you who don't understand my belief about collectibles as an investable item, asset, they're more like speculative, right? But the reason they have that kind of value is the ability to do something like that. Like I just put out a video and it gave me 150,000 views and 300 subscribers. That's power. That's like, now people know my brand. Now people know I exist. And I can turn around and tell them, hey, I got cards for sale. So that's the power of having the right collectible. So when I bought this for $5,000, a lot of people, you know, they laugh and they say, you buy Pokemon, you put $5,000 down on a Pokemon card? What a freaking idiot, dude. Yep, $5,000, 1222, pop 32 at the time. And now I have a video of it with 150,000 views. And that's a lot of power being able to do that. So I call it social media dividends. And by the way, if you were to pull a 1 of 1 out of here, that's a social media dividend. Keep it in your collection, okay? I call it social media dividends. It pays to have the right collectible or to have a good collection, let's say. There's 81 out of 99. You never know what'll actually do well on social media. Like you might own every single copy of a $40 card. That would definitely go viral. But yeah, it's tricky to know exactly what you need to own. So just own a lot. That's what I do. Write that down. Write that down. Yeah. Here we go. All right. Welcome to my Alpha Male podcast. Here's Thor. He's such a cool god. I can't believe we stopped worshiping Thor so we could worship beta male Jesus. We gave up Thor. We gave up Zeus. We gave up Odin. You kidding me? Eve Warlock. Okay, there's Eve Warlock. Yeah, I'm a fan of these. I might have to stock up on more of them. We've got Electra. Damn, that's sexy as hell, dude. Look at the color, black and red. I don't know, but I might be somebody who likes those colors. That's sexy as hell. Here we are. All right. Oh, sounds like somebody's driving around. Here's Mimic. All right, his name's Mimic, and he's got an 8-foot wingspan. Very good. Jesus had wine. Can't beat free booze. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, but real men ain't drinking glasses of wine. That's lesbian activities. Here's Scarlet Witch. Hello, it is me. It's Mother Mary. Here, she heard us talking about wine, and she said, where's Jesus? Here's Typhoid Mary. Speaking of which, Typhoid Mary. Did you see my order for the spot? I'm sure it will show up very soon. All right, here's, I just have to go in order, okay? We go in order from oldest to latest when it comes to people's orders. So it's not your turn yet, basically. Here's Craven the Hunter. Oh, he's Craven. He's Craven some Topps 1 of 1s. Apparently, it's very hard to pull a 1 of 1. Understandably, it's kind of like winning the lottery a little bit. But it's crazy because you actually can do that with Topps Chrome Marvel. You can't do that with a lot of other sets. And this is why Pokemon needs to introduce 1 of 1s. Pokemon can print way more Pokemon product if they just included a 1 of 1. Ooh, so you get this special Icons card, Human Torch. Okay, Icon. Okay, do you think that Breakthrough Mewtwo you gave me will get a 10? I sent it to PSA. Hopefully. PSA will let you know when it comes back. Here's Colossus. That's right, Mr. Joseph. Joseph, you can also ask me that privately, okay? Wine drunk feels better than beer drunk. Here's Daredevil. Ooh. Okay, put this over here. Here's Sandman. Wow, he's a man, but he's also made out of sand. Very cool. Okay. Carol Danvers. Her name's just Carol. Carol's like a superhero in The Walking Dead. You know, if Carol's in a fight, you can't lose. Carol only wins in The Walking Dead. Here's Kazar. Is it Kazar? Kazar? Quasar? I heard Six is dressing up as Gardevoir for Halloween. Is she? There you go. All right, very nice. John Lucas. But yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? I showed you guys how powerful social media can be, but also how just owning, you know, like the One Ring or something like that, owning a good card gives you social media influence. And it's a very novel idea, the idea that an object can give you attention. Owning the right object gives you attention. That's why collecting matters. That's why collecting is similar to investing. It's in some similar but different category to investing. In investing, you take your capital and you give it to a businessman who then, you know, does stuff with it. He hires workers, he expands. With collecting, you try to own something in the world that's very rare and very desirable, and this gives you attention. And that attention has value. It translates literally to ad revenue. So I'll be paid ad revenue for that video. And every time I want to make a new video like that, I've got the card right there so I can make another video. But it translates directly to money with ad revenue, but it's indirect as well because it gives you some influence and it can even translate to sales. You know what I mean? So it can be like, hey, do you like cards? I got some to sell you, actually. All right, John Lucas, the power of owning the right cards. All right, or owning a good collection, let's call it. Like this Gengar, I shouldn't even be selling that guy. That's a good one. But I'm going to sell it because it was like what I said earlier in the stream. I said, I got to sell you guys something that I would want. And I want that. I want that Gengar, so I know I should sell one to you. And I'll find him again in the future. There's only 17 of them, so he's exceedingly rare, but I'll find him again. I think I will. I have to believe that, because if I didn't believe that, I wouldn't sell him. I'd get greedy. I'd be like, I'll never see this again. I gotta keep it. So I have to tell myself all the time, you'll find it again. All right, there we go. It's Civic Minim. I think you said hi to me the other day. Here's MRBL. All right, so now we've got Michael Weigert, and he says, is it Weigert or Weigert? Hey, mister, can I get 10 of the bleach packs? Bleach? Wow, I haven't sold bleach in a while. Let me go get it. Okay, I gotta go get bleach, guys. All right, this area is starting to look like it used to look like, where there's just too much stuff. Okay. There we go. Also, I think the fact that this card has gone viral on social media proves that it's worth quite a bit more than 5,000. It's almost like social proof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I'd be like, I've got the card that goes viral. How would you like to own it? Boop. I got a box of Street Shark cards. Hell yeah, dude. Rip off Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is Union Arena Bleach, and we have like 3/4 of a box of this left. We actually have a decent chunk of it left. Not box, case. Why didn't you buy the Battle Day Lily? Good social media points right there. Yeah, I mean, the problem is I don't really collect girl cards. You know that about me. I don't really collect them. So, but I believe back then, I did tell Mary that if we couldn't sell it, I would make an offer on it. But we did sell it. Here we are. I can't remember what we sold it for. Was it $15,000? I had it listed for 18. I think we sold it for 15 to a guy living in Hong Kong. It's a lot of money out there in the world. People were so negative about the card. They're like, you'll never sell for that. You're crazy. We totally sold it. We sold it for 15K. I think that's the biggest single item I ever sold. I never sold anything so expensive to just one person. That is an SR right there. That might be the hit. I don't know if it is. Okay, here goes. Oh, there you go. Double SR. Nice. Got any Charizards, Gengars, Umbreons, or Mewtwo? I like how you have Mewtwo on that list when it obviously it should be Lugia. Yeah, it should be Lugia, not Mewtwo. Mewtwo's not as good as Lugia in terms of demand. But yeah, people are just like, I only buy these. And it's like, well, you're lost. Here we go. Very nice. All right, we got a holo. Here's... Okay, another SR. Okay, SRs must be common in here. You must be looking for something higher rarity than SR. And the Rat Man. He looks like a rat. How much is that Lily going for now? You know, we saw one in auction going for like 80K or something like that, but that ended up being fake. That was fake, actually. That was not real. But I don't know what it goes for now. But presumably it goes for more than 15K. Because if you bought it for 15K and it went down in price, it's a colossal misappropriation of funds. You shouldn't have bought it at all. It has to go up in price. You know, that's kind of how all the rare cards go. They go up in price a little bit at a time. Okay, Michael Wiegert. Lily is inside the jar somewhere. Oh, no. Yeah, are they testing? They're probably testing to see if the slabs are waterproof. But not water. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Jesus. I can't find your bag. I have a Charizard from Japan. It used to be 50 USD. Now it's 129. Nice. Yeah, I mean, the cards... Here's what happens. As people get older, there's more kids who get old enough to collect. So that's going to drive the price of collectibles up. But another thing that goes on is you get older, you start earning more. Yeah, you just start earning more. That's it. You just now have more money because you earn more money. I think Michael's getting his first bag. That's what's going on. Is that it, Michael? You're in a break. But this is your first bag. All right, I think I figured it out. I feel terrible. My poor Lily being diddled by an Asian. Hey! There we go, Michael Weigert. I have all the Neo Genesis holo cards. Somehow I have all 3 for alligators and 2 Typhlosions. Are they worth grading? Are you talking about the Japanese promos? Surprisingly, those do not go for much because they printed too many of them. So the promos do not go for much. Now, if you have the one that you have to pull out of a booster pack, those do sell decently. So if you pull them out of booster packs, sure. Yeah, but don't overvalue the promos, because that's a mistake. Anthony Kalura, 2 spots in the Japanese Jungle Break. Anthony Kalura, here we are. Notice I got these Pokemon cards. These are Korean Pokemon cards. They're blue back, so they match the energy cards. And there's so many of them. I run out of the energy cards, surprisingly, so I start using these. You have to open up tons of ETBs to have enough energy cards. All right, that's Anthony Kalura. The box battle's getting close. 1 spot left on the box battle. I don't know if it's already been purchased. What time is it, though? We're 1 hour in. The box battle will be done in the next stream, okay? Mr. Muhammad Al-Jad says he'll jump into the Jungle Pack Break as well. I think that the pack breaks, the vintage pack breaks are one of the best things on the menu. And that is because they offer you a way to get into the vintage packs at a price that you determine, meaning you could buy half the pack or the whole pack or 3/4 of the pack or just one spot. But also, it allows us to see what's inside of those, and it's great content, but there's just some wild vintage hits out there. Christopher Houghton says, 1 Japanese 151. Christopher Houghton, he wanted a single 151 pack. Here you go. Mine were booster cards, not promos. Yeah, the promos aren't very valuable, but if you got the ones from the actual boosters, those have some value, yeah. So, those are cool. Just look them over. If it's got some wear on it, I wouldn't bother grading it. Oh, nice, man. If only this had been Master Ball Gengar, that'd have been like an instant $300 card. It's $300 or $400, I can't remember. So, but yeah, if that had been Master Ball Gengar, you'd have been doing very well, Christopher. Okay, let's see. Christopher Houghton. This is my first pack break. You'll like it, especially if you get the hit. You'll be like, oh, these are awesome. But, you know, you could get some really bad ones like Paris and Spearow or something like that, and you'll be like, oh, this is stupid. Todd Peters says he'll jump into the Japanese Jungle pack break. So this goes off tonight. The pack break will not finish in the daytime stream. There's not enough time, but it's got a fair chance of finishing tonight for the nighttime stream. Let's count this up again. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 out of 10. 3 spots left. This will be done tonight. All right. Cool. We just finished those orders. And now, guys, I'm going to go ahead and hop off. Because we are at 1 hour and 5 minutes. That is a perfect daytime stream. The daytime streams are expected to be a minimum of 1 hour. We can go longer than that if I want. You can tell if we're going to go longer by what time of the day it is. If it's really later in the day, I try to get off as soon as I can. See you later, everybody. Did you put my name on the Jungle Booster? I sure did. That's it. All right, I'm hopping off. Box Battle, 1 spot away. Vintage Booster Pack, 3 spots away. This guy saw a lot of movement. He's up to 9 now. And this guy saw some movement too. He's up to 15. The Mega Gengar is now up to 3. So the new... That's Jungle. Here it is. The new Mega Break sublist begins. It's a long list, 1 out of 13. But a new Mega Break sublist begins. And he's getting close to done because at 4, he'll be 50% done. So yeah, we're getting closer. How cool is this card? Isn't this cool? I love this card. This card, what? This card is now getting me 125,000 views. That's what I'm talking about, social media dividends. You own the right card, and it's social media dividends. That's a big idea, and I like to think I contributed a lot to those kind of, you know, thoughts about collecting in this space. You got to have some people doing some of the think tanking for you, like actually understanding what is the fundamentals of collectibles. Why do they go up in value? Why do they have a value, a money value? And it's, you know, it's this new world where it's all about social media now. See you later, everybody. Have a nice night.